Hello everybody, welcome to another stream here at Time Traveler's Coin Exchange. Tonight, or this morning, we have a roll of 1958 proof Lincoln Wheat cents. We got these off of eBay from a auction in New Hampshire, and so we've got should be 50 of them. They should all be in pretty good condition, all still in their Mint Cellos. We've been trying to collect as many of these as we can, and so we'll get to it. Let me take these out, get them ready. I'll put them back in the bag as we go through them. So the plan here hopefully is to find some really nice ones here. When I'm finished with them, I'm going to put them back up for sale on eBay, but I'm just trying to get enough of them together. I'm trying to get a few thousand of them at least, and then go through them. But if somebody else decides that they want to grade them first, they're welcome to. But this roll will stay intact the way it is until I get enough of them together to do a proper grading myself. We've been trying to buy up pretty much a minimum of like 1,000 of every date and mint of Lincoln Wheat cents and Lincoln Memorials, and we're going to try to get a good proper amount so that we can start doing bulk submissions on probably like twice a month frequency, so that we can have nice fresh coins and nice fresh slabs available on our eBay store. But none of these coins that you guys have seen, I haven't done any grading at PCGS in years, and so none of these I have touched, none of these I have sorted through. This is the first time I've looked at them. I took a few out of the package just to take photos of, so that I could make a thumbnail before the video, but this will be the first time seeing 90% of the coins. I just took a few out to make an example. So hopefully we'll get some nicely toned ones. Hopefully they are all, for the most part, nice red, bright BU proof coins. But when you buy on eBay or you buy online sight unseen, there's just no way to know what they look like. And that's definitely one of the things I've tried to do to change the, bring the coin industry into the future here, is that, photos have been kind of the standard for 10, 20 years, since eBay came out. When eBay first came out, you didn't even have to have photos. It was like normal to just have text. Kind of like a newspaper ad style. But, like 3-4 years ago, I started adding videos to my auctions, and sales started to pick up. And I realized that, a video is worth 1,000 pictures, much the same way a picture is worth 1,000 words, and it makes buying sight unseen a lot easier for people. Unfortunately, then eBay banned embedding videos into your auctions because they said that people could put malicious code in them and stuff, and so they just banned them all outright, and they removed all my listings that had videos in them. And so I had to wait 2-3 years until they all of a sudden figured out, okay, HTML5 is safe, and probably in a year they'll find out, oh, HTML isn't safe, but I'm not doing anything malicious with mine, so I'm not worried about it. But one of the things I'm trying to do with the channel is use the technology that eBay and YouTube gives us, and, make buying sight unseen a lot easier. If you just came across an auction or a buy it now on eBay of, a roll of proof 1958 wheat cents still in Mint Cello, you might be like, yeah, I'm sure the couple in the photos look great, but eBay only provides you 8 or 12 photos, and so if you've got like a 50 coin roll, that's the front and back of 6 coins. And so that's no fun. And so it's like, you're left wondering, but if I make a video and, we look at every single coin, you get a pretty good idea of what's in the roll, for better or for worse. I can do this the same way with, unsearched wheat cents. Like, take a roll of wheat cents and, we can search it together on here. And, it's also good for security. It's like if I was to buy and sell this, and then someone says, I received like a bunch of junk, circulated coins instead of, these proof ones. I could show them a video. I can show eBay a video of the coins that were in the listing. It's like, no, sorry, the coins they returned, this is what they looked like, this is what I sent them. And so, I have records of all the coins that I send out. I take, photos of them. I make videos of them going in the packages. I take them, next to the shipping label so that, like, if I'm like, did I do this right? I can go back and look at everything. It makes things quite simple for me, and it makes it so that I don't have to second guess. I can just go and look at my records. But I'm hoping to get as many of these Mint Cellos that there are out there. If you guys are, silver searchers and you guys like to cut up these mint sets, but you're just looking for the silver and you got a bunch of pennies sitting around, contact me, post them on eBay. We can make a deal, go through a nice secure transaction site, and I'd be happy to take them off your hand. I know that a lot of people cut up these sets just for the silver coins, or they just want the quarters or half dollars, and most people just throw the pennies in a box or in a drawer and kind of forget about them. These are the ones that excite me. You guys can have the silver. I've played with silver before. I prefer copper. So far, I'm pretty happy with this roll. I mean, there's been nothing with just clear damage. I know looking through these Mint Cellos, it's you see something on the coin and it's like, oh, there's a big scratch on the coin, and then it's like, you move the coin and nope, there was just a scratch on the cellophane. I have to say, taking photos and a video of a PCGS graded coin, it's actually easier than these Mint Cellos, because the cellos bend and have crinkles and catch the light on so many different ways. But it was funny, after doing, I think I did 150, I did like 3 videos yesterday. After doing a bunch of them, my eyes just started to look right through the cello. It was like I could basically see what was cellophane damage and what was, actually going on the coin. That was something I was surprised. I was like, okay, I'm ready to start grading these coins. I'm ready to start seeing what things are. Little spot on this one. Or is it? Let's move it around. I believe that one is on the coin. That's all right. We're not expecting perfection here. I think I did see just through the bag, I think I saw one that had like some pretty nice, kind of like the traditional Mint Cello toning, just kind of like a red-orange kind of around the rims. So we will keep an eye out for that one. I think yesterday with the 1962s proofs we were looking at, I think there was a really nice like kind of like rainbow bullseye. That one got me pretty excited. It had a couple little spots kind of like on the reverse of this one, just a like little spot here and a little spot there, but It had like 5 different colors of rainbows all circled around each other. It was pretty impressive. And one of the things I wasn't expecting with making videos of these cellos is just, you know, the PCGS slabs are so much more clear. While you can see like the pattern on the cellos here, it almost makes every coin look like a woody. Looks like they have like a wood grain. I'd be pretty excited if they did. It was a little confusing. I had never taken the time to look at mint set coins underneath the microscope, because I sold off all mine a long time ago to buy other things, and now here I am buying them back again. But I got a good deal for what I paid for them in the past, and I got a good deal for what I sold them for, and so I'm pretty happy. I feel like this one doesn't really have any toning, but just like to me it looks like it's about to start toning. We'll just have to wait and see. But since I got a bunch of these 1957s and 58s, I'm always looking to buy proof 67 and up with wheat cents. I mean, I'll even pick up some 66s if they're a good enough deal. And if you guys have any proof 68 wheat cents out there graded by PCGS, I'd love to pick those up off you guys. If you post them on eBay and send me a message, I will be sure to buy them. I'll pay full PCGS price. I might even pay a little bit extra if you guys have something special. But yeah, proof 68 wheat cents graded by PCGS, I will definitely pay whatever PCGS is saying they're worth. I just don't see them around too often, and they're definitely worth picking up for me. I was looking forward to making this video of this roll. If I move my chair over, it's this way, huh? I'm like half in the camera, like trying to make sure that I have these centered for you guys. It's okay, you guys didn't come to see me, you came to see the coins. I don't know, we'll do a poll in this video. If you guys wanna see me disappear from these videos and just have full screen coins, you guys let me know. If you guys want my voice to disappear and you guys just want to stare at coins for an hour, let me know. I'm just here to try to give you guys just a little bit more something to listen to and look at, keep things fun. Wait a second. That one clearly says 57. Alright, looks like we got a 57. That one threw me off here. It happens. Almost thinking back, was the last one a 57 too? I'll keep an eye out. Maybe we'll get an 1850 in this. Alright, back to the 58s. Will there be a cameo? pretty happy with these so far. If I see another auction from this person from New Hampshire, I will definitely put a bid in. It looked like they had like 3 or 4 different eBay accounts. I don't know, like I definitely noticed that there was like 3 or 4 eBay accounts with like similar names, and I Google mapped all the towns that they were in. They all had different towns attached to their accounts, which I'm guessing they just opened a PO box in a bunch of different towns and started a different business in those towns, which is cool. You're allowed to with eBay rules. You just can't, point people in the direction to another one. You can't bid on your own stuff. But they seem like they have some pretty decent coins. They seem like they're pretty high quality. I mean, there definitely were, some loose proof ones that were more affordable price. But I could see that, environmental toning and damage and stuff going on the coins. I could see like fingerprints clearly on them. And this one's got some nice fields, nice and sparkly. I definitely, when I looked through the 57s and when I looked through the 61s and 62s, I didn't see any of that kind of sparkling. I don't really see it as much in the background. But I did notice a lot of the 67s and a bunch of the 68s they all have just kind of like a sparkling fields in the background. Maybe I can get a, I don't think I have a whole lot. I don't think I have 50 yet, but when I get 50, P and D 1958s, I'll make a video of them too, just so you guys can see what the business strike ones look like in contrast to the proof ones. So if you guys have ever thought about buying a roll of proof coins in Mint Cello, this is kind of an example of what they can look like. I'm sure I've probably got about 200 more rolls to make videos of for you guys of different dates and mints. I pretty much cleared out everything they had on eBay and a couple other websites. I expect some more to pop up. People are like, oh, these are selling. Here, let's post some. So it'll be interesting to see what pops up and how the prices change. But I tried to scoop up as much as I could, but I'm not gonna. I know that there'll be more, so I didn't buy everything out. So there's still more up there. When I used to get into, a new project, I would just go gung-ho. I'm like, I'll buy everything. I don't care what the price. There won't be any more up there. And then, a few days later, all of a sudden, all the stuff would be back. Most stuff on eBay and on different websites, they've got a pretty nice back stock of stuff. They don't need to post everything. In some ways, it's better for them not to post everything, because then it looks like it's not, it's common. Like 1958, there was I think 850,000 of these proof mint sets made. Which is not a crazy, it's not too crazy of an amount. And then how many of these mint sets have been destroyed? How many of them have been opened? How many of the coins have gotten scratched up? Are 2/3 of these still around? Is there 600,000 of these around? Have half of the coins been destroyed? Is there only 400,000? How many people are out there who have, hoarded these? How many people have 5,000-10,000 of them sitting in their back stock? I'm definitely interested to know. And so I bought up a pretty good sum of them. And I'm just aware that, if you go too all in, people start to take notice. And so I just kind of picked up what was affordable on the market at the moment, and I'm going to back off. When I see a good deal, I'll pick it up. But I'm pretty happy with what I have and where I'm positioned. I figured also that instead of trying to tackle this one myself, it's like, yes, before I die, I will own every proof wheat cent, but, um, you know, if I have 15, 20 other people all kind of working at the same plan, I don't mind sharing it. I don't even think I can fit 1,000,000 of these in my coffin with me. I was actually thinking about that today. It's like, yeah, if I was buried with, all of the proof wheat cents, I'm like, how long would it be before some grave robber decided they were gonna, dig me up and take all the proof coins? And then I was thinking of ways to booby trap my body. And then I was thinking, oh, all the pennies around me would become shrapnel and destroyed. And I was thinking, well, I'll be dead. I won't be responsible for it. But then I was like, oh, the people that bury me and, follow, my instructions of how I want to be buried. Like, they'll be responsible for, like, the booby trapping. And it's like, there's no real way that I can set it up myself. I mean, I guess I could say I want to be buried with this box. Do not look inside it. But, like, who's not going to look inside that box? They're gonna want to know, what if I'm bearing a gold bar? It's like, he'd want me to have it. I just got real quiet. So it's a beautiful day here. It's a nice weekend. Hopefully gonna get out to the beach today. That's my plan. I figured I'd make this video for you guys and leave you guys with a treat, and then I'd go and get some sunshine or overcast gray, whatever you want to call it. Get some me time. Then I'll be back. I'll make you guys some more videos. I figured I'd leave you guys a treat first. So if there's anything you guys would like to see, I've got pretty much every date in Mint available to make videos of. I don't have 50 of everything, and if it's a date or Mint, I don't have 50 of, but a bunch of them I have 1,000 of now. So that was my plan. Just anything that I have 1,000 of, I'm just gonna start making videos of. And it has been interesting. I thought everything would just, when I started just buying out every date and every mint of the Mint Cellos on eBay, I thought that stuff would just get posted right back up. I've actually it's been kind of interesting. It's like, oh, it's been like 3 weeks, a month. I figured this stuff would be back up by the end of the day. I figured that there were just like boxes and hordes of them. So I'm a little bit curious why everything hasn't gotten restocked. Maybe there's less people up there cutting out sets than I thought. Maybe, people, get them from a show in bulk bins. Maybe people go in once a month to their dealers and, pick them up for cheap and then post them again. Maybe it just takes, maybe they're cutting them up right now and sending in the silver ones to PCGS, and then they're gonna, wait until some of those sell and then buy up a bunch more sets. I'm definitely impressed with this roll. I'll definitely buy more from this dealer. I'm happy with the price I paid. Happy with the way the coins look. Let's see if that's on the coin. I think it was not, because it just fell off the coin and it's inside for sure. It's interesting, it's like, I guess they're just like small little tiny pieces of debris. Yeah, this one's got something in there too. Oop, there we go, it came off. Yeah, you can see like the little like fibrous paper like thing there. It was sitting on the coin. Get off my coin. Get off my grass. Get off my coins. I mean, it's like really interesting, like, say like the, what was it, like a reverse proof silver eagle that just came out, like the American Eagle silver dollar in reverse proof. There was like 30,000 mintage of them, and like people were like, get one, get one, get one, get one. They're gonna be worth a ton of money. They're gonna be the new key date to the set. And it was like the hype on that. Oh my god. I haven't even checked to see what the prices are going after. But I thought that was pretty interesting because basically, you know, if the hype hadn't been there, probably a few people would have like picked up all of them. But by creating the hype, it definitely drove the price up initially. And yeah, 30,000 of them, there's only going to be 30,000 of them that people are going to be able to collect. And so, you know, compare that to 850,000, like this coin here. It's like, which one's more collectible? Well, more people collect these probably than they do the proof reverse silver eagles, but as far as scarcity, there are less of the silver eagles of that coin. So it is kind of interesting. I'm curious to go and see what they're actually going for now, and I was definitely interested to hear. I feel like I heard that I think both PCGS and NGC acquired 10,000 of them, and so I wasn't sure if that was 10,000 on top of the initial 30,000. But I thought that was really interesting, like how you could only get one per household, but these large companies were allowed to get 10,000. I thought that was pretty interesting. I mean, that's good in the aspect that there will be 10,000 of the coins, you know, left, you know, preserved. There will be 10,000 of them, but how much, that was just like handing PCGS and NGC like $1 million, because they can grade them for free, and then they pay like what from the mint, and then they're able to sell them for like the like crazy premium. What kind of handshake deal was that? Who got paid? What mint employee got a kickback, or what mint employee is gonna get some, you know, money sent to like a Caribbean offshore account? Somebody made a deal. And when you tell everyone else that they can only have one, and then you make a deal behind, you know, maybe it was all done publicly, like I don't want to slander anyone, but you know, I thought that was pretty interesting. I don't know, what do you guys think about it? I'll leave the issue alone. It just popped into my head, one of those things I think about while I'm driving or in the shower or something. Too many things going on in the head. Alright, I think we're over halfway through the roll. I haven't even been paying attention to see if we got any other 1857s. I'll have to go back through the roll and count them. Yeah, maybe there was an extra one in there, but I don't want to say there's 50 1958s and have there be like 49 and a 57. Not that it bothers me, but I like to have everything 100% accurate. Sometimes when I get rolls like this, I feel like they throw in an extra coin or two just in case there's one or two that you're bummed about. And then if like you're like, hey, a couple of those coins you said were red, they don't look red to me, they can say, yeah, I threw a couple extra beauties in there for you, just in case you one or two didn't make your satisfaction. I feel like that's pretty cool of people to do. It's like they're being thoughtful and looking one step ahead, and it does good for their business, I think. Just needed to think of what beach to go to. There's like 10 beaches within just a few minutes from me. It's like no longer like, oh, should I go to the beach today? It's like, which beach should I go today? Should I take a walk in the forest? There's more places in nature I'd like to go here than actually go and, you know, I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. There's places to go around where I live, but I'm never like, oh, I want to go to this store or I want to go to this building and hang out there. I'd rather be home, maybe at a good friend's house. This one just has an interesting surface. Like, I feel like pretty much every single one of these has just been really nice condition. Like at least like whoever took care of like these Mint Cellos, like the mint sets before they were cut up, they're all in really nice condition. They're not all yellowed. I don't feel like they came from a smoking home. There's not like kind of like the proofs we were looking at yesterday. They were like, not even as old, but they had crinkles, they had lines. There was like kind of almost like soot damage. Some of the coins looked like they may have been submerged in water or like were at the bottom of a safe and just got really sweaty and like non-humidity controlled environment. But these coins should all be safe now. None of them are going to get in any worse condition than they were when I got them. They're going to be preserved. Get them all some nice little plastic coffin someday. I'm looking at the other video. It's like I have my video in front of me of what everything looks like here, and then I'm looking at the video replay of what's going on, and like quality is not the same. I might mess with. Like this is only I think the fifth coin video like this that I made. Everything else is just like a couple minute long videos, but I figured every time just try to make things a little bit better, add a couple more things for you guys every time, just nice and slow. No one started off with a perfect stream. If they did, they spent a lot of money to get it set up. But yeah, the first video that I did of these, it was just like, it's kind of trial and error. I was like wanting to get things perfect, and I'm like, I just need to do it. And then as soon as I started, I was like, whoa, didn't even think about that, didn't think about that. It's like when I'm showing you guys the coins, like if this was a slabbed coin, it would be so easy for me. I could just set it up and all the slabs the light shines on them the same way, as long as the coin isn't rotated in the slab. It's production time, it's go time. Lights, camera, action. Yeah, I don't think there's been a single coin in this whole roll that I'm like, that I'm bummed about. Like, we've got 10 more plus there, it looks like. But as far as getting all these like a new home and preserved, like I think all of these, if nobody picks them up before I'm ready to sell them, or grade them, if nobody buys them before that, I'm probably just going to get them all graded. I'll just do a bulk submission. I don't care if some of them come back proof 64 or 65. Eventually I feel like those will have a market too. And I don't like the prices on the proofs seem like they're just steadily going up. It seems like all the early proofs, anything in the teens, I can't even afford them. I'm not even gonna, if I get one for a steal sometime, sure, I'll pick it up. But like all the ones in the 30s, they're starting to have a super premium. The ones in the 40s, the early 50s, like it only really leaves, I'm sure they will all go up in money too. Like there's not a crazy amount of them out there. I think that they'll steadily increase in value, but these later ones, even though there's 800,000 to 1,000,000 of like the last couple of years, I think that these are going to steadily increase in value too. I think a lot of them have just been removed from their sets and from their original holders, and a lot of them have been touched with people's hands, and that's really going to affect the condition. And I think that they're going to get harder and harder to find. Like, I mean, for the right price, I'll buy all of your Proof 67s graded by PCGS you guys have. Like, I will pay full price for any Proof 68s or higher that you guys have. Not sure if I could afford a Proof 69 if you guys had one, but you're definitely welcome to offer it to me. Definitely consider it. So I'm hoping that somebody watching these videos here will be like, oh, that third coin, that fourth coin in the video, that was a really nice one. I know I'm not able to get the lighting on here perfect just because the cellophane bounces on so many different angles, but I hope I find a couple, like, I'd like to think that at least in like the 1,000 or so of each state that I have, that there's a cameo here or there. It's just in this lighting through the cellophane, I can't really tell. That almost looks like this one actually have some scrapes on it. Looks like it moved around twice there. No, it's gone. It's just on the cello. Feels like magic. It's like, oh, that coin's got a deep scratch. It's got a deep gouge. Nope. We'll just magically tap the coin and the damage just disappears. Wonder if, see if we can find a really nice one and see if we can hypnotize you guys. Stare into the Lincoln. Give him your full attention. Your eyes are growing sleepy. Your pocketbook is falling open. You will go to eBay and follow the link in the description below the video. You will click on the Buy It Now button. You will click on all of the Buy It Now buttons. You will say your dog jumped on the keyboard and hit all the Buy It Now buttons. And you will charge back everything on your credit card. All except for the last part. You'll hit all the Buy It Nows. And then you'll wake up and feel super happy about it. Good job. Good job, people. It's actually a coin trick I should learn. Like, how many of you guys have seen somebody use a coin or a pendant to hypnotize somebody? How many of you guys think that most of the magic tricks and hypnotizing and magic and stuff, it's just somebody paying somebody to react like, "Oh my God, did you see that?" How many people out there have been paid to help fake a magic trick? Have to be careful with this one. It looks like the edge of the Mint Cello is starting to come. Is that like a little tiny dot of toning? Yes. Where is it? Is it just on the... Yeah, it looks like there's just a little tiny red. I don't think blood travels through the mint cellophane. But I moved it around 3 times and it's still in the same place. I don't know, we can try it. Should we see if blood goes through these things? I'd rather not. Got a tough crowd today. It's alright. I'm happy doing this all by myself. If I really wanted people watching, I'd give you guys all advances and give myself a schedule. Y'all are welcome. But I'm gonna make these videos regardless, so I'm just happy doing this. It's what makes me happy. You guys will come in and be like, "He's been doing a stream for 200 hours. He doesn't look so good." Yeah, he was practicing hypnotizing people, and he was watching himself on the screen, and I guess he hypnotized himself, and he he was under, and he didn't say the wake-up words. He's just been sitting there. Someone's gonna have to go back to the beginning of the video and find out what the wake-up word was. We're in the home stretch, people. We're almost done. We got a spot. I don't know if we missed it, but I definitely felt like I saw one coin that had kind of like a red-orange going around the edge, and I know my camera makes toned coins disappear. So either it's in these final 3, or I missed it. Yes, I will definitely be buying from this person again if they ever have a bulk auction like this again. These coins traveled all the way from New Hampshire. I don't know, when I first started buying these, I was a little bit paranoid, like say like, it's like this is the kind of envelope they come in, and then they're just inside a Ziploc bag inside. I'm like, thinking about like how they travel, and just like them getting banged against each other, and I thought everything was just going to come with big scratches on them. And after buying a few hundred packages like that, I was actually surprised, like, wow, they don't really get that damaged. And when you do see damage or something on the coins, it looks like it's, you know, really bad, and then you like move the coin around and it's like, no, it's just the cellophane has like little scratches. And how many of those scratches were on it before they were even sent in the mail? We will never know. I feel like I see like one little thing in the wheat ear, but I almost think that's like an extra piece of metal that just looks dark. I don't see it with the naked eye. And that one seems to move to the left of the shoulder. I'd give these this roll, oh, it's the last one. Ooh, I didn't get to see the back. Alright, we found that coin. It was the last one. What was the odds of that? So this one looks like it kind of has the traditional Mint Cello kind of toned. My camera does not show toning very well, but it's got kind of like a red orange around the ring, around the edges. I feel like I can almost see at like 3 o'clock, I can almost see like just the tiniest little bit of the toning showing. But when I flipped it over, about 50% of the coin is blue and pink. So I didn't see that. So awesome. That's pretty fun that was the last coin. I just took them all out of the bag, and this was the last one. I thought we missed it. I thought that it was just, you know, didn't show up super strongly. Yeah, look at that. And, you know, the fact that it's still in the original mint cellophane makes me believe that that is original toning, you know. So awesome, awesome, awesome. I'm just going to stare at that for a second. That is pretty cool. You know, it's like, I hope to like, you know, find something like this, you know, in every roll. And I thought it was just good. By the time we got to the end, I was like, oh, I guess it's just that one coin and it's just kind of minor. But yeah, it actually shows up on my camera, and that means that it's nice, because usually it just makes everything disappear. Like here, it's like you can almost not see it. I want to look at... Yeah. I'm happy with that. It's like, look, I could almost make a better picture than I can of the 1933 above my head. Yay. Happy days. Let's check out the front again, see if we can get any. And I just noticed like the littlest bit on the front. It just kind of like goes like a ring around the edges. I was not expecting that on the back. I thought that it was just probably the front, and maybe the reverse looks similar. Nope. The reverse is beautiful. So, this is an example if you're buying a proof roll of wheat cents from somebody on eBay from New Hampshire. This is what you could find. I'm curious if I started telling people that I make these videos. I know some YouTubers, like they get like video or they get like packages and like, hey, open up these mystery wheat rolls and stuff. And of course, they're all super loaded. Um, nice. But I don't do that. Um, so now I just want to keep this whole roll. I guess that is the plan, is to keep them and get them graded, but you know, I'm going to put them up for a premium of what I paid, and if somebody buys them and saves me the trouble of getting them all graded, so be it. Jeez, I want to look at other ones that have been graded that look like this and how much they're going for, because this just has some really nice colors. Alright, I can't stare at this all day. I want to. I just want to look at it. Don't have anything else to do. I guess I'm going to go to the beach. I've got more rolls to open. Maybe there's more fun stuff like this. Just the back. The back is where this one's at. The last coin in the roll. That never happens. I usually get like, you know, like a green meanie at the end that's all like pitted and environmentally damaged. Not like a galaxy of like pink and blue that just... I feel like it's going to be a while. I guess the one with rings yesterday, the 1962 proof I found, that was like rainbow rings. That one was pretty nice too. Maybe I can make like a video, like be careful to put them all back in, but make a video of all of the nicest finds that we've found in these Mint Cellos. I guess this is proof that there's still like really nice raw coins out there that are just waiting to be discovered. I know some people say that everything has already been slabbed that's worth slabbing, but I'd say this one is worth protecting. There was definitely, I mean, there was only a couple coins with like minor spotting in this roll. There's definitely, I don't think I'm gonna have too much trouble finding if this is if these are like kind of the examples of what I can find on eBay still. I'm not gonna have any problem finding stuff to grade. It's just all waiting there for me, I guess. I figured it had already been poured over a billion times, but either I'm getting lucky or there's like still a frontier waiting. So I think I'm gonna try to end the stream here if I can stop staring at this coin. I'm gonna go out into nature and frolic, and maybe I'll find some agates or seashells that kind of look like the back of this, and I can stare at them for a while. And I've definitely got a lot more rolls to make videos for you guys. I just wanted to give you guys a treat before I disappear for a little while. Thank you all for watching. If you guys enjoy the videos, feel free to subscribe. If you guys like the videos, pound that like button blue if you could. Make it blue like this coin, blue like the sky. In exchange, I'll make you guys thousands more videos. We got to celebrate getting to 2,700 coin videos last weekend, and we're working on 2,800. It's a new year. We've only been making these videos for like 5 months now, I think. So I'll probably have another 5,000 to 10,000 videos I'll make for you guys this year. So if you guys enjoy watching beautiful coins, you know what to do. Alright. Have a beautiful day, everyone. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys find some beautiful coins yourselves. And if you guys ever see a coin that you guys like in the videos, there's always a link in the description below the video that takes you to eBay to a listing with the coins you see. This entire roll that I just opened, it'll be kept together, and it'll all be sold as is. Even though I want to take this one out and keep it. Nobody buys it by the time I have the next grading going. I'm gonna send this one in for sure to get graded. it would look really nice in a slab. Alright, thanks everyone for watching. I'll be back soon.